So you guys have probably already heard about the Miracle liquid chlorophyll supplement. This is also kind of used like as a, well, let's see if it'll focus. It's also used as like a blood detox type thing. A lot of people like tout it as supposedly something that can fight against cancer. Obviously there's no real research to back that up, but you know what, some people are like very just like, this helps with cancer, like, so I don't know which one is true, but I just use it as an internal deodorant. Like, the side effect of it is that it well, first off, it'll make your stools green, but no one really cares about like what color your poop is. But number two, it basically will zap any type of body odor you have. And so I heard about this after, like, a couple years ago, I was looking up things like about a natural deodorant. You know how like it makes your body detox, and so the first couple of days are gonna be like the worst. And so anyways, this like article popped up, and actually it was an article, it was like a clinical trial like they did like back in the 60s, is with people who have this problem where like they have like awful, like god awful BO, and they like sweat all throughout the day, like just a lot of sweat. And so this won't stop you from sweating, so like it isn't an antiperspirant, but it will stop the odor. And so this is also used, this is so funny, when I was like a kid like in kindergarten, I remember we had a miniature dachshund, and we basically had liquid chlorophyll, and we could put the drops in his water. It was made specifically for dogs. You found it, you know, in this like dog catalog, and yeah, it was for dogs. And so now I know like that dark green stuff that we put in his water bowl was just liquid chlorophyll. So if you have like an animal that has like, goodness, like awful breath, yeah, chlorophyll will help. And there's even like treats on the market right now for dogs with chlorophyll in it. Chlorophyll is just like plant blood, it's all natural. Like this one, they're like trying to tout it as like a vegan supplement, and it's just like basically all chlorophylls should be vegan. I'm not sure what else people would put in it, but yeah, so it's chlorophyll as sodium copper chlorophyllin. So the other brand, this is a new brand that I'm using, and so I'm sharing it with you guys because okay, I guess I should also mention that another side effect of it is it's gonna give your skin a kind of a yellowish undertone. And so you'll notice this usually within 24 hours of taking, and then after that, every day that you take it, you'll just maintain that kind of glowy skin. It'll be on your arms, your thighs, your face, like it's everywhere, because like it's so dark green. Like this looks like a black bottle, but it's just how dark the chlorophyll is. Like it's such a dark green that like it looks black. And so it as it'll dye your poop, it's also gonna, you know, do something to, I guess, your blood. I don't know, that's why people call it like a blood detox. I'll kind of look back into what happens for people who have like cancer, but some people are like, my cancer was coming back, I started using this and it went away. And like a lot of people just like really believe in it when it comes to cancer. But for me, I just know what it does for your body odor. So I've used maybe about 6 different brands. Honestly, I like all of them. The other one that I really like, and this was actually the first one that I ever tried, was the chloroxygen. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is the chloroxygen brand. I really loved it, and I could find it in stores at like a health food store in a state that I was living in, but now it's like in this state. Well, I guess I could find it in that state because like they made it in that state, but here like I can only order it, but it's gone up to like $25, which is insane. And this is just like a small 2 fluid ounce bottle. Like it's tiny, it's the size of this one. And so yeah, sometimes it's out of stock, sometimes you can't get it, and sometimes it's just like freaking almost $26. So then the other brand that I tried of the liquid drops, it's like CH All Natural, it's right there. So that one's like $20. So like, you know, already it's looking better. I've used that one, but I will say with that one, I feel like I have to take a couple more drops than I was taking of the chloroxygen. So the chloroxygen does have different ingredients. I mean, it's still chlorophyll, but let me read the back of it. So it not only has copper 2 milligrams, but it has the chlorophyll, the sodium copper chlorophylls. So the same thing that this has. So it has the sodium copper chlorophylls, 50 milligrams of that, and then it also has 2 milligrams of copper and then 4 milligrams of sodium. So it's slightly different. That's the $26 one. And then the CH brand, that's $20. That one has, well, it looks almost the same, except without the it just says chlorophyll, as sodium copper chlorophyllin, but it says from mulberry leaves, so 50 milligrams. So it doesn't have the added copper, and it also says from mulberry leaves for this brand. So the other brand that I really like, the really expensive one, that one didn't say if it was from mulberry leaves or not. But anyways, with this one I just felt like I had to use slightly more, so I don't know, do with that what you will. So I tried this one because this one, lo and behold, is only, let's see if it'll, this one is only like $11, so of course I was gonna try it. So I was gonna show you guys obviously what you do, and at first I always like, oh, you guys can't even see that. I just basically squirt whatever is already up in the dropper, and then I depress it and then suck up some more. It's never gonna go like all the way up. It's usually gonna stop like right there. And then you take, and you can count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I try to like count it out, because with the other one that was on the chloroxygen, the directions, this one also has peppermint in it, just FYI. So I can smell the peppermint from here. So with this one, where's the directions? Note, dark green stools may occur. Chlorophyll concentrate increases the amount of oxygen available to cells. Shake well before using, take 18 drops. So at first when you're just like starting out, you'll start out with 18 drops. That's going to be 50 milligrams of chlorophyll per serving in water, and you'll do that twice a day. If you want 100 milligrams of chlorophyll, obviously you're just going to take 36 droplets. So that's funny how that's funny how like I didn't know that. So the first year I was on chlorophyll, because I do feel like your body does get used to it after a while, like after you've been on it for like 4 years or so. And so at first I was able to get away with just 18 drops once a day, but now I see I was always supposed to be taking 18 drops twice a day, like from the beginning. So I don't know if they've changed that on their directions recently, or if it's always been like that, because like I don't remember reading that. But before I was just taking 18 drops, and it did everything that it's supposed to. It made it to where I didn't have bad breath. Like in the morning I would still obviously brush my teeth, but I wouldn't have like morning breath. It definitely helps if you're on your period. It'll definitely help for that. Obviously the BO thing, you'll feel great. Like you can use, if you're one of those people who you have to use like a certain strength of deodorant, like maybe your body gets like used to different deodorants, so like you have to switch it up every few months, or maybe you always have to do like a sport deodorant, or like a 24-hour or even a 48-hour deodorant, or maybe you're like using men's deodorant. You'll notice you can use basically any deodorant you want. I still use deodorant because it helps me with like the sweating. So this isn't going to stop you from sweating. It only gets rid of the scent. So it'll help you with the scent, but still just pick any type of deodorant just so you won't perspire. You know, that's if you don't want like, you know, sweat rings, like especially if you're in a hot place, like I'm in Florida, so trust me, I need a deodorant. But basically you can just like get away with any deodorant.